And then step 6, we meditated on these choices, behaviors, and habits. We revisited the first time we experienced each one and acknowledged the emotions that came with this first experience. As a result, we discovered how the experience and emotion led to our addictive habit. So basically, what this means is that we meditated. And after grounding, all right, so let me actually go through this more specifically. Well, backstory to this. I was reading a book. I was homeless. I was in Barnes and Noble, and I was sober at the time. And I'm very spiritual, and I love learning about my chakras and my aura and my spirit guides and my angels and the universe. And I'm very open to all those things. So I was looking in the spirituality section, and I found this book called Corel Healing. And every day after leaving the shelter in the morning, I would drive to Barnes and Noble, and I would sit there for like an hour or two and read this book, and then just put it back on the shelf because I didn't have money to buy it. But reading this book taught me Corel Healing, and I will try to find it and link it below in the video. Corel Healing taught me that we attach our emotions to our regular choices, kind of like what I talked about, like autopilot and deprogramming those things. Well, in this step, we meditate. So, basics of meditation, meaning I calm myself, I focus on my breath, and then I ground. I bring the earth's energy up through each chakra, and then I bring light down from the heavens through each chakra down. And I anchor this at my heart chakra. And what this does is this resets me. I'm calm. I'm not feeling anything that I was feeling in that day. And then I ask myself a question like, in this memory, I got high because, okay, so something happened that day to trigger me to get high. And these are the experiences and the emotions that I had. And then I ask myself, I focus on a specific emotion that I had in a specific moment. Or maybe it's a reoccurring emotion that I have when I get high. And I ask myself, when was the first time I felt this way? So in this step, it's very beneficial to experience the emotion you had when you were high and the emotion you had before you got high, or the activity and before the activity. And I want to be in that high moment. Like, that is my endorphin moment. So that was the fix for whatever went wrong, to want me to get high or want me to go do that activity, because I was I was in a negative emotion in order for me to get to the good emotion. So I go to that negative emotion in my meditation and I ask myself, when was the first time I felt this way? You might have a memory come up from your childhood. If you're open to it, it could be a past life memory. It could be, more likely, it would be something that you were taught this life. Um, and this memory is going to bring up a strong feeling, a strong emotion, and it might have a traumatic experience. It's okay to live this traumatic experience. Feel it out. You are safe. Remind yourself that you're in a safe space. You're not there. You're just watching it. And when you do that, you can calmly watch it like it's on a video. It's on your TV, you're in a movie theater or something, and you're not reliving it, you're just watching it. And then go through that memory and find out, well, what was I feeling before the trauma or before the experience that it caused the emotion that I always feel to want to get high? And try to remember back, what was the emotion you felt before? What happened before the trauma? Because usually there's some sort of happy emotion before your traumatic emotion. And the happy emotion winds up getting blocked by the negative emotion. So you're fearful that you're never going to experience this, the happy emotion. So this panic comes up in certain situations that remind you, even if you don't consciously remember it. So it's important to meditate on each individual one, and it takes time. You're not going to recover in one day, in 1 week, in 1 month, in 1 year. It's going to take a long time for you to figure out these things because how old are you? How many experiences, good and bad, do you have? And it's okay to take that time.